Good morning, chicks and chickens. Welcome back to Old Man Farm. My name is Sid, as always. Vincent's birthday. Well, you know, that kid seems to constantly elude me. He's like forever playing a game of hide and seek against only me. But maybe we'll find him today. It's not raining, but I do think we should still go back to the hiking path after 11, because if you do not recall, from yesterday, we met Lil Acorn, who is absolutely my favorite. I love him, and I would do anything for him. However, they mentioned something about stargazing. Well, we found stargazing in a note, and they had mentioned looking for a girl, a young girl who I believe they mentioned offhandedly was a princess. So I'm thinking we have to try and come back there after 11, but maybe not on the very day that we found out about it. Also, maybe not on a rainy day, since we're stargazing. I'm not sure. However, we're going to pop over, we're going to check it out, and yeah, that's what's on the plan for the day. We're also going to redo Grandpa's shed a bit. Hello, Honkus. We're going to redo Grandpa's shed a bit, and by redo, I mean we are going to try and fill out the top a bit more with salal berries and monster eyeball fruits. I do not recall what those are for. I forgot to look that up. But they're just so cool. And something inside me just wants to be the farm that grows eyeball fruit. Because, I mean, come on. That's amazing. Hello, everybody. Oh, picking some coffee beans, are we? Thank you for the produce. Appreciate ya. Oh, speaking of, though, I did want to go back inside and grab there's a stack of green beans that we had. I noticed yesterday. And I think, for the moment, 89 unstarred green beans, it was going to be a good way for us to have something to throw into the old pickling palace without me needing to worry about it too much. Also, where the hell did Grover go? Didn't I just have him? What did I do? Did I already lose Grover? I blanked out. Okay, you know what? It's fine. There he is. Okay, we'll find him eventually, right? And sure enough, there he is. Okay, we've got water. All right, let's get to it. All the basics. Ooh, close that. Woof. Okay. Now, as I said, we're going to go up to Grandpa's farm. I keep saying farm. Grandpa's shed. And work on that a bit. But I think I should also probably check about getting some more, whatever you call these, barrels and pickling jars. I know we've talked about it in the past, and I just keep forgetting. But we are, more or less, at a point where I think it is probably useful for us to do. Throw these strawberries in here, why not? But yeah, I think we're at a point where we have enough like backlog of fruits and vegetables that it could actually be worthwhile. So, we'll do that. Here we are. Okay. Oh, nice. So I'm gonna leave these open for now. Because we should have a decent amount of wine coming up. And we have quite a few empty casks right now, which I know I complained about not having enough room for in the past. So I think we sort of, we take advantage of what we do have. And, yeah, make sure we are aging some wine rather than just the very most basics. Oh. How did... That's odd. We got an ancient fruit seed out of that. Do salal berries have a chance to give you ancient fruit? Well, it's news to me. That's very cool, though. For real, that's pretty amazing, actually. So, I do want to see, though, let's go ahead and do this, sort of round this out. I have to go see if we have any more sprinklers, because I'd like to extend this. I'm going to keep this lower area for right now. I'm going to keep that open for eyeballs. but let's go see if I have any more iridium sprinklers. Now, where do I keep those? I thought I kept them here, which leads me to believe that I do not have any left. So, let's look into making some. Not quality. Iridium. So, gold, iridium, and a battery. That's actually quite easy. Iridium. Oh no, we don't have any. Well, we have 9 gold bars on us. That'll be plenty. That'll be plenty. Now, I didn't do the math on this, but let's make like 4 for now. It's okay to get them mapped out up there and ready, and then we'll get to them as we can. Like, if I can't fill out the entire spot right now, whoops. That's okay. It'll be all right. It's still. Oh, hi. What's going on, B King? How you doing? You having a good time swimming, escaping, doing duck things? Thank you. But yeah, it was made aware I was made aware by chat, thank you again, that apparently you can, there's a chance for any seed to give you ancient seeds to plant. So that's pretty cool. Unconfirmed, but possibly a 1 in 200 chance. So pretty cool. I said that I never knew that because really, in the past, the only thing I've ever used them for is making ancient seeds. Thus, I never noticed. So, pretty cool. I think that's a nice little randomized reward. I am going to try and... Here we go. Oh, wait. I think I put something there, didn't I? Yeah. Kind of put that dead center, because I think one of these things I placed down. Yeah, it was that, isn't it? Wow. We wouldn't want to cover up our own stupid handiwork, would we? Okay. Alright, let's hoe it out. Don't think too hard about what I just said. Okay, sorry about that. My dog was attempting to, excise her own ear from her head. I think I've talked about this before, but she gets pretty significant ear infections. And we've went through allergy testing. We've went through, changing foods, changing things in the environment, just everything we can. But the doctors essentially come down to, well, your dog's 14 years old, and as they get older, they get itchy. You know what I mean? The ears, the feet, all of it. I actually was just talking to chat about multiple people saying similar things with their animals who... sometimes you do what you can, but with my dog, and specifically I'm talking about Poke here, our white one, who we currently have on the farm, we have to go rescue the others, and we got to get Poke up to all the hearts first, though. But she is 14 years old, and I do the best I can to keep her, healthy and happy and clean and whatnot, but when it comes down to it, I just have to do drops in her ears and, do what you can to keep her from ripping them apart while they're in the process of healing. She's had times where she's had to be on steroids and other things like that just to kind of, force the hand, kind of as it were. But I don't know, it just is what it is. It's mitigation at a certain point with age. And hell, you could probably say that about humans for the most part, I assume as well, right? But all good. I noticed, because even through my headset, I could hear her ear flapping as she kicked it, so had to stop and deal with that. Sorry about that, and a coughing fit. We're having all of the interruptions today. I am being told, though, that monster fruit is used for the Lance's crop quest. I had forgotten about that. We started that real life weeks ago, so I legitimately forgot what we were doing with that. But apparently, and this makes a lot of sense, and I really love, it is a loved gift for Abigail, which is quite cool. Also, I'm just noticing this, and I don't remember ever seeing this, so you have to let me know. But watch when I charge up my hoe. There's effects on it as you charge up the different levels. I remember the sound effect before. I don't recall the change in our face. I don't recall the little effects. That's new to me. I'm not sure about that. Oh, and speaking of doctors, I brought this up a long time ago at this point, but I was supposed to see my doctor about the FMLA, the intermittent FMLA for my, well, you know, for the ability to get a little bit of time off when I need it for, you know, anxiety, depression, BPD, these sort of things, right? I now have to do the paperwork because I wanted to, you know, talk to my doctor and make sure that everything was going to go through and be on the up and up. I wanted to do all that before, just because I'm kind of paranoid of, like, getting myself into the system, right? So for me, I was like, well, I'll talk to the doctor, and if he thinks that everything is going to work, then I will proceed. And sure enough, he was all for it. Now, there is the worry that, well, I live in Ohio. And Ohio is an at-will state. So, for those of you who don't live in cesspools, that essentially means that I can be fired for anything and they don't have to give a reason. So, even though it would be illegal to fire me over missing work with FMLA, they don't have to say it's for that. In fact, they don't have to say anything. They can just fire me. And that is obviously, that's a fear, right? A legitimate fear of something that could go wrong. But I don't know. It just sort of is what it is. I would just hope that, you know, I asked for the ability to take time off, not be paid. And obviously they won't allow you to do that. They point you and then they fire you. Okay. So then I take the legal route of talk to my doctor and get it approved medically. Okay. So I would hope that by doing things the right way, going through the channels and you know, trying to be upfront, honest, and productive about this, that it will work out in, you know, a positive manner for me. But you never know. And you know, just one more reason to stay on the lookout for possible other jobs, right? So I don't know. But it is positive. It's momentum in the right direction. But you just really never can know until we get there. So I'll keep you guys posted as I find out, but it's going to be weeks. It's going to be weeks. But let's go ahead and drop off Grover, and we're going to head up to Ridgeside and see if the hiking path yields us any kind of new fancy fun stuff. I was like, wait, where'd Grover go? You left him behind, ding dong. You know this. Okay, so we're just going to poke our head in real quick. Realistically, I should have just brought Grover. Wait a second. What? I did not know that the traveling cart would be here on certain days. This is news to me. But we didn't get an event, and I'm going to assume that it's not going to spawn some weird way. I can vaguely see what seems to be small islands and waterfalls. Now, I forget how those work, but if I recall, when you're in the highlands, these relate to these trees. And there's usually some sort of, I don't know, cave? Well, either way, it's worth a try. I don't know. I guess we're going to have to keep trying this. see what eventually comes out of it. I don't really mind to go up and just take the last couple hours of our day to do this. But if anyone has any insight, feel free to let me know. But either way, we're going to call that for the day. I'm going to sell a few things, and then let's get to bed. So I was looking here, and this is exactly what they were talking about. We have the winter monster crop, but is that what the eyeball counts as? Is that the winter monster crop? And you know what? What the hell did I do with that thing? Now I'm confused as to what I did with it. Well, there it is. Let's see. I'm going to take this. We're going to take this up to Lance tomorrow. Yeah, should be able to find him. We'll take it to him tomorrow. Also, I picked up some Ridgeside things and combined them into one chest, and when I did, I got the little ding like there was a quest, which is how I ended up in the quest menu there, but I couldn't find anything. So I call shenanigans. Welcome to modding. Right? Now, obviously, I did forget to go find Vincent, and that's my bad. I got really distracted with, on-farm productivity, but hey, we have those days. I feel bad because he's a child, and I missed his birthday, but we do what we can. But either way, I hope you had fun today. It's probably a bit of a short one. I think there's a lot of fast-forwarding in this. It's, again, just a lot of productive stuff, a lot of production, but either way, be good to each other. I will talk to you tomorrow, and good night.